everybody out there. This is Roy Richardson, the Tech Troublemaker, and this is a brand new show called Sunday Tech Social. What's the purpose of this? It's an opportunity for friends of mine to come by and hang out for a few minutes. It's an opportunity to talk about things in tech that, well, you know, isn't that a little strange? And, you know, you may say, how's this different? Usually I take one topic and I beat it to death on my other show. We beat lots of topics to death. Tonight, the first thing I want to talk about, guess what the number one most searched term is on Bing? I don't use Bing. It's my search engine. Does anybody out there actually use Bing as their search engine? Yeah, I don't know. Tell me. Does anybody out there use Bing as search engine? So Google's been fussing this week and saying, look, you know, we're not a monopoly because people have a choice. And as evidence of that, well, the number one search term that people search for when they get on Bing is Google. I've seen so many people who have their default webpage be MSN, and as soon as the search box comes up, they type in Google. So sure enough, yes, is that crazy or what? So yeah, why would anybody search for Bing? Why would anybody use Bing? That's a good question. Why would anybody use Bing? So the number one search term on Bing is Google. So the lawyer says, hey, if you're searching for Google, obviously that's what people want. So we should go there and use Google. Is that insane or what? I want to do my quick 30-second review of the iPhone 13. Are you ready? So my daughter says that for her, the perfect iPhone would be one that has a camera that can film the moon. You can't do that still with an iPhone 13. I think about it. You take your phone, you get up there, you aim it at the moon, you do the zoom in, and it still looks like a picture with, well, there's a little B light right there in the middle of the screen. Why is it my eyes can see this beautiful moon, but my phone cannot? If you have an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 12, you don't need an iPhone 13. Just going to say it. Just going to put it out there. Just going to say it. If you got an 11 or 12, no. If you got a 10 and it's feeling a little bit old, get the 13 Pro. It has a good camera. It's got the LiDAR. But I'm like, how many of you live that life of adventure where you have fireworks everywhere? You're carrying sparklers, you know, I don't know. It's like all the ads for all the Apple products. They got all these sparklers out there. And like, huh? What? What? You know, how many people go off to the beach like every day? Out there every day. And, oh, look, let's go to the beach. And so I've got to have this iPhone 13 to take pictures of me at the beach in the dark. Okay, so if you live that lifestyle, that's what you need. But if you don't live that lifestyle, yeah, the iPhone 13 is not going to get you much. Yeah, that's where life is. That's how life goes. Also this week, Instagram is bad for our teenagers. Absolutely. It hurts their self-worth. It makes them feel horrible about themselves. Take a look at this. This week, you know, the Wall Street Journal published an article where they had some inside research that Facebook had not released to the public, where they basically said that Instagram is causing our teenagers to have really bad self-images. So these are buzzwords that on Instagram got pushed out to our teenagers. The perfect image, feeling attractive, having enough money, most likely all started on Instagram as something that teenagers started posting about and started feeling bad about themselves. It literally said like 1 in 5 teens say that Instagram makes them feel worse about themselves. And it said with UK girls the most negative. What are you doing to the UK? What have you got against the UK? They're awesome. Monty Python came from the UK. I just gotta know, what's wrong with the UK? And then it says teens who struggle with mental health say Instagram makes it worse. Young people are acutely aware that Instagram can be bad for their mental health, yet are compelled to spend time on the app for fear of missing out on crucial cultural and social trends. So, yikes. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. No. And then teens specifically call out other ways that Instagram harms their mental health. Pressure to conform to social stereotypes. Pressure to match the money and body shape of influencers. the need for validation, view, likes, followers. Okay, Instagram's making me feel bad about myself because that's what I want to. Anyway, but yeah, the point being is that Instagram is bad for our teenagers, so we should keep Instagram and instead make all our teenagers watch TikTok and do videos. I've been trying to get my kids to go on YouTube and start a YouTube channel and play video games. I mean, come on. Dan TDM's got to retire at some point, right? My daughter might as well play Minecraft and do games there. Because, yeah, exactly. So, hey, let's reach out, shout out some of my friends out here tonight. Hey, Marcus. Glad to see you out there, man. It's good to see you. Let's see what happens when I go to my camera here. All right, cool. Oops, wrong camera. That's okay. You can have it. I got a logo for this show. Isn't that cool? Hey, Lala's out here. You got to go see Tech Mommy. Go see the Mommy Guide. Fantastic show on crafting. I really enjoy watching her crafting. I'm going to get some craft supplies and start making crafts so that when I watch, I can actually follow along and do a better job. I really like the journals that she does. So if you're big in the journals, you got to go see her channel. Plus, wow, she just hit like a big milestone in followers. It's just fantastic. You got to go watch. Yeah, Marcus saying hi to Lala out there. So good times. Anyway, so next up I want to talk about is... Have you seen Astro? So Amazon this week has announced they had a big hardware event, and Amazon released all kind of new stuff. And one of those things was Astro, which looks like it's a cross between a Roomba, floor vacuum, and a Fire tablet. I mean, literally, that's what it looks like. And it does have a cup holder though. So Roomba doesn't have a cup holder, neither does my Fire tablets have any cup holder. So at least, there's a cup holder. And so the robot could follow you to the kitchen and you could take a soda or some sparkling water. Here you go. Yeah, okay. Go take that to so-and-so. Who doesn't need that? If you could carry a bowl of cereal, that might be nice. Or a donut. I think donuts would be good. We need robots to carry donuts. I think that's what the world truly needs. I really think so. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And maybe you don't need Windows. Maybe you don't need a TPM chip to run Windows 11. So you may not know it. We're going to cover it big time on the Tuesday show. Windows 11 comes out Tuesday, October 5th. Also, the next version of Office comes out on October 5th as well. So I'll have a big episode where I talk about that on the One Off Technology podcast, which streams Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, in that show, we focus on one topic. And on Tuesday's show, we're going to focus just on Microsoft Windows and Microsoft Office. That would be cool, wouldn't it? All right. Now, why are PCs like air conditioners? It's because they stop working properly once you open Windows. Think about that. No, seriously. What's the difference between a virus and Windows? Viruses rarely fail. What do you call the movie about Uma Thurman's PC crashing? It's called Kill Bill Gates. Hey, Sammy Superstar driving by. I appreciate it, sir. How you doing tonight? You probably saw in Zack Snyder's Justice League, Barry Allen breaks a Windows simply by touching it. That's because Windows no longer supports Flash. There you go. And lastly, Apple cars will not be that popular because they don't support Windows. That's all the news that's fit to make fun of for this week. This was just a little experiment. It's going to get better. The hope is we're going to talk about tech problems. People are going to bring problems onto the show, and we'll say, hey, let's figure out how we can solve it. Crowdsourcing tech problems is the future of tech, right? Or the future of comedy. Think of it as car talk for tech. Or car tech for talk. It could be one of those two things. All right. That's all I've got for tonight. It's going to be a really quick show. Hit or miss. If a crowd arrives, we do a lot. If not, then it's a short show. Anyway, I did put a survey out there. Oh no, I got 75% of my survey. So the survey question was, do you need an iPhone 13? 75% of the vote said no. They don't need one. Yeah. Makes Apple sad. Apple is crying right now. Tim is crying. He is. He's like, nobody's gonna buy my phone. Alright. Anyway, thanks. Hey, by the way, sarcasm looks good on me. I hope it looks good on you as well, because that's what you get with me. Everybody have a great night. Yep. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. This will be... Yep. I need one because my ex is a bad rate. Yes, you need to go buy an iPhone 13. Don't, it'll cost you $100+ to buy the replace the battery. I don't know where you live, but a lot of cell phone providers are offering really great deals. I know that's kind of a regional thing because the U.S. has this thing where they subsidize phones, and then other countries where people live, they may not do that. You want to have them to pay full price, but the laws are different because, hey, you own the phone, you have a right to repair, things that we don't quite have here in the U.S. I just want to say it's a very international show tonight. We've got somebody from the Philippines. We have someone from Sweden on here tonight. I think about doing a map and like mark off virtually where everybody lives that comes and visits my show. And so I think that would be really cool. So last Sunday night when I did, we also had somebody from Australia. Good times, good times. Oh, Mommy, it is really early where you are. So, wow. I think Mommy's got a show. Lala's got a show coming on this morning. Is that correct? This morning where she is, or tonight where I am. What can we expect? Anyway, thanks so much for coming by. This will get better as time goes on. Like I said, this is an experiment. Yes, an iPhone is good for about 3 or 4 years. That is basically true. So I recommend getting a phone case. If you're like me, I drop my phone a lot. I lose my phone a lot too. But I've mentioned that before. I'm thinking about getting like I'll get a tile device to keep up my phone so I know where it is at all times. So, all right. Hopefully this wasn't the most painful thing you've watched tonight. And thanks for coming by. Adios and goodbye.